this tutorial we're going to make this ring modulated lead sound. Okay, so start by loading AlphaCM into your DAW and select Z init from the list of presets. This initializes the synth for us. AlphaCM is a 2 oscillator synth, and each of these oscillators is created from a mix of 2 wave shapes. The mix of the 2 wave shapes is determined by the balance knob. Let's make our life a bit simpler by turning both balance knobs all the way down to A. Set like this, we'll only hear the A wave shape from each oscillator. Currently OS1's A wave shape is set to sawtooth, and OS2's A wave shape is set to square 1. Click OS1's wave shape to bring up the list of available shapes. We want both shapes to be square waves, so select square 1 from the list. Both oscillators are now set to square. We want OS2 to be on a higher octave than oscillator 1, so click the octave value to the right of OS2's wave shape that currently says 8 and select 4 instead. Currently the sound is a little dull, so turn the cutoff knob all the way up. You'll hear the sound is much brighter and clearer now. At the moment AlphaCM's voice mode is set to all, which means we can play many notes at once. We actually want the lead to be monophonic, so click where it says all and select mono from the menu that appears. Now you can only play one note at once. So after all that, we've just got a really basic square lead. Let's funk it up a bit. First, let's detune one of the oscillators up a perfect fifth. You'll notice that there's no semitone control for each oscillator, but this isn't a problem because we can use the modulation matrix to do this instead. Click the first slot in the first row of the modulation matrix and select constant. This is our modulation source. Now click the last slot in the first row and select OSC2 pitch. This is our modulation destination. Now we can use the modulation amount between the source and the destination to set a semitone detune level. Turn it up to 7. Next we're going to use AlphaCM's secret weapon. Turn the ring knob in the OSC2 panel up to its maximum value. This gives the sound a rawer, gutsier feel. Turn the mix knob up a little bit to make OSC2 a bit more dominant in the mix. To add portamento to the sound, click the button that says off in the glide section. Let's activate AlphaCM's chorus effect. To do this, turn up the wet knob in the chorus panel. To get a bit more of a drastic effect, set the rate knob to about 2 o'clock. For the final touch, you can add a little bit of bite to the sound by turning the reso knob up to about 10 o'clock.